Have you ever been to Melt? Or have you heard about it but don't really know what it is? Melt is a new store in Mountlake Terrace right next to Little Caesars. Their claim to fame is frozen yogurt on top of waffle. Sound like a weird combination? We interviewed Eugene Yang, the owner of the store, to find out what exactly is Melt about.
So Melt is about essentially the founding concept is our Liège waffles, or in other words, we call them pearl sugar waffles. And what make them unique is they're a little bit more dense and sweeter than a typical Belgian waffle. They're made with yeast instead of a batter base. And so the yogurt part of Melt kind of came out later on during our concept phase, where frozen yogurt has become kind of a new niche market. So we decided to throw that on top of it, and we realized that waffles and yogurt actually make a very complementary dessert. And so that's kind of how Melt was founded.
Melt is mainly focused on the waffle, with the yogurt being its complement. In addition to the numerous topping choices, you can enjoy a really tasty treat. But where did the idea for waffles and frozen yogurt come from?
Actually, a couple years ago, one day, I literally just woke up and I was craving some waffles. And so when I was thinking about it, I was like, well, there's no really good waffle places other than like IHOP. And so I did some research, and then I found what we call Liège waffles, and I made a batch of my own. And then I loved them so much, and I realized how come they're not around the West Coast? And then when I did more research, they're pretty popular in the East Coast. And so that made me kind of a light bulb, thinking maybe I can make something out of this. I can't actually necessarily tell you what the waffle is made out of, but what makes our waffles unique are what we call pearl sugars. They're really like refined sugars that we embed in the ball of dough, which gives it the sweet texture. Melt got started in Mountlake Terrace. Well, I live actually locally in this neighborhood, and I was trying to find some places to lease out. And so a gentleman was kind enough to sublease this location for me, and that's how I ended up in Mountlake Terrace. Well, next year we do plan on opening other locations, and those would probably be located in Tequila and in downtown Seattle. My favorite Melt waffle is actually strawberries, vanilla, and then just the classic waffle underneath there.
There's so many different combinations of Melt waffles you can try. That's just one. You can make a Melt that's unique to you. And with their new flavors coming soon, Snickerdoodle, cookies and cream, and pumpkin spice, the possibilities will be endless.